That's what we're looking for right there.
Right.
I think he's gonna be all right.
Want the net?
Yeah, you can pass her up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. That is what we are looking for. Hi folks, I'm Greg Jones, and today on Midwest Outdoors, we are fishing the Northwest Angle up on Minnesota's Lake of the Woods. Joining me on the show is Dan Schmidt. He runs one of the resorts up here in the Angle. We're chasing walleyes, and we're gonna catch a bunch of different fish and see the wonderful sights that the Northwest Angle has to offer. I think we'll let that one go. What we're pulling today is real standard rig anywhere you go, but it works great here on Lake of the Woods. Just a bottom bouncer and a spinner, really nothing to it, but a lot of these areas are real rocky and real snaggy, so that wire really helps you stay out of the snags. If you try to jig the areas, you can catch a lot of fish, but boy, that jig touches the bottom, a lot of times she's stuck. So bottom bouncer is a great tool to use to catch walleyes on Lake of the Woods.
He's doing the head shake. It's a bass.
Smallmouth, huh? You're catching all varieties today. But again, that's what you're going to see in the Angle. It's not only walleyes and saugers up here. You got about every species available. There you go. Way to go, Dan. Perfect eater. Lake of the Woods is so huge and vast. You got fish spawning up in the Angle. You got fish spawning all over the lake, basically. But that's one of the things that makes it such a great fishery is the diversity of places the fish have to spawn and hatch, and then the year classes. I mean, every year class you got is thick here. Yeah. There he is. Nice. Clicker on. No, that was the clicker. Ah, he's all right.
Yeah, net?
He's one of those I think I got him here. 15, 16. Oh. Yeah, that same year class. Dan, we were talking about when you come into the Angle here, what are the options for people for getting in?
If you're driving, you have to go through the border and get a passport or some of the new type cards that they have for that.
And with the passports, that's something that's really been changing quite a bit. We actually checked in with Deb Kellerman from the Northwest Angle area. She's really been on the lead and the point of the whole passport process.
You know, when you're heading out on a fishing destination that's crossing an international border, one of the easiest ways to get there is to use one of our new regulations for crossing borders. A U.S. passport will help you get across that border. Otherwise, you have other options. A U.S. passport card, you have an enhanced driver's license, or 3 of our frequent traveler passes, which are Nexus, Fast, and/or Sentry. For more information on these regulations, you can visit the Northwest Angle website, www.lakeofthewoodsresorts.com.
There he is. Ooh, way to go. Got my line down, Dan. We just moved spots. We moved
nice Lake of the Woods walleye.
What's this called, Dan? Rabbit ears?
Rabbit ears,
yeah,
the old
there we go.
Boy Scout camp we see up here on the beach.
Yeah, and it's really nice right behind us. You got a beach setting. You said there's some, you can move in there and have a picnic or shore lunch, that type of thing?
You sure can. The chamber put out fire rings, picnic tables, little outhouse there. Perfect spot to take the kids swimming.
Yeah, a beautiful day like this today, it makes a guy want to jump in, that's for sure.
Sure does.
And good fishing right out front. Way to go. Got him, actually. Not a big one, not little guy. Shorty. Oh, it's smart. Look at that. There you go. Trophy perch. This is just an average one. We've seen them easily up into the 12, 14 inch range, so your lunch. There you go.
Boy, he hung on that for a long time.
That's what you like.
Actually, a decent fish.
There we go.
Not as big as what I thought.
Got that soft rod in the bottom bouncer, but another nice fish. Well, you've been fishing up here for what, 35 years now, Dan?
Yep.
Yeah, so you got a pretty good feel of the summer. Why don't you give the folks an idea of our traditional season up here in the open water time frame?
It's nice. Beginning of the season, we just troll around the island like this to start with, and then as we get into the season, we head more north and reef fish and
do a little more Canadian fishing at that time of year.
Yeah, getting up
then?
into the islands for the scenery. And
And then the fall, you got some awesome fishing up here. That's really, it turns back on. You get back close to the islands again. That's when the crappies and muskies come into play too.
Yeah, the crappie and the muskie fishing in the fall is phenomenal.
Yep.
Second to none.
Well, you definitely got to keep the angle in mind when fall comes around. Plus, the fall colors are awesome up here.
You want a net on that one?
Yep, I'm grabbing that. Yep. Oh, yeah. Giving me a nice tuggle. Another beauty. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate that.
Nice.
Another Lake of the Woods walleye. Well, I tell you what, folks, we have had a great time up here in the northwest angle. Probably been fishing about 3 hours and absolutely just pounded them. Saw a lot of great wildlife. It's a beautiful place, folks. If you want to get yourself up here, make sure you look up lakeofthewoodsmn.com. For Dan Schmidt, I'm Greg Jones. Midwest Outdoors will be right back.